No, I think all of them are. I mean, we're going to need guys to step up into that, kind of backup role, depth role that we're going to need to play. So just looking at all positions for that.
Saturday a little bit more important than the other practices, just when you're kind of analyzing things?
No, it really is. It's really time for them to fun. We stop coaching, we let them just play. But really, it should be kind of a build-up, and what we're going to see is where they're at, what they can digest and handle. It'll be obviously simpler and more vanilla, but really looking for them to just play and play fast and go fly around.
I have a hard time believing that you're not going to coach Saturday.
Well, I'm going to try not to. I'll let them play a little bit more than cut on them every play, but yeah.
What's been your thoughts of how the secondary's progressed during the spring?
I think it's been good. I think, new guys especially, Tyrese Ivy's done a nice job at the corner position, junior college guy that got here in the winter. Liked what I've seen from him. I like where Keely's at. He continues to get better and better. So kind of some of those young guys. Noble Thomas has shown some stuff these last couple practices. So that's what I like to see from the back end is really those guys that we needed to take the next step to help us next year, and they are right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now that we're reaching the end of spring, how would you kind of evaluate Micaiah Tung's transition to linebacker?
I've been very pleased with him. He's handled the playbook very well. He's got instincts, which those are things you can't coach. That was kind of the first things you look for is does he have them or does he not? He does. He can find the football even when he's not sure exactly where to go. But he's done a nice job and really worked at getting better, and he's doing a good job operating and doing his responsibility. I've been very pleased.
You've seen that a little bit elsewhere in college football. I think TCU had a guy that went from receiver to linebacker. Like, how much do you think playing that position helps him play linebacker?
Well, I think the athleticism part, it definitely is a big boost to that position for us. Guy that can cover a back out of a backfield and do some of the things we need him to do in coverage. But then, he was a good defensive player in high school, and a football player, sometimes they're just football players. And, so it's been a pretty smooth transition, which I'm pleased to see.
Do you think he'll stick there?
I do, yeah. I think he has a chance to be pretty good there. And if he keeps getting better every day like he is, it'll be interesting to see where he's at next fall. And we expect him, if he stays on this progression, to help us. Yep.
What about on the defensive line? Do you feel like the guys up front have been winning enough battles? I know they really can't tackle anybody up there, but from the sense you've gotten, have they been doing a good enough job here this spring at generating that pressure that you want?
They have. I like where we're at defensive line-wise, both in the talent and in the depth. I think we're as deep and as talented at the defensive line position than we've been since we've been here. So very happy with where they're at.
How do you feel like a guy like Kelsey Howard just on a campus has really gotten into that group there?
He's learning, and then he's got the ability, he's got all the tools, and he does a nice job. But, like any new guy, this spring's great for him to learn, and then summer and going over that stuff, and we'll see where he's at in fall camp on just how and how much he'll help.
You have someone like Katan who's just so accomplished, has done so much here. Like, what are the next steps for him? What are like the areas that you feel like he can improve on, even though he's obviously accomplished so much?
Yeah, I mean, he can always, we talked about that when he decided to come back. Is you're coming back for a reason. You need to improve, and so not getting lackadaisical in how you practice, how you work, continuing to work on how you move, your movement, your eyes, which will inform you how to move. So he's working on those things so he can be even better than he was last year. And so we're happy about what he's done this spring. Being that accomplished and been here so long, he's done a nice job handling it.